welcome back to my channel and welcome to Witch Tips Wednesday. So today I want to talk about something very important when it comes to practicing witchcraft and just spirituality in general. And honestly, I think everybody needs to do it. So we're going to get in today and talking about shadow work. If you don't know what your shadow is the part of you that houses your inner child, your hidden wounds, your fears, generational trauma, all those repressed parts of you that are misunderstood. So, confronting your shadow will deepen your intuition, your craft, your practice. So it is something that is very important. It's a big part of it. It's a healing journey, and it's very important because you can't process magic correctly if you're not acknowledging who you are completely. So a good way to start, because I know not everybody's up for therapy, and that's completely okay. Me personally, I do go to therapy. I think it's very helpful. I also do somatic therapy. It's very trauma can be hidden in crazy parts of your body, and it's good to release that. But if you're not into therapy and things like that, journal prompts are a good place to start. Just writing down whatever comes to mind, writing down your thoughts, your feelings, things you don't typically share out loud. Keep a shadow journal. They also make shadow workbooks as well. I wish I would have grabbed one to show you, but they give you specific prompts that kind of make you dig inward and get that out and force is such a strong word, but it helps you face the shadow. Shadow work, I would say it's very non-negotiable when it comes to your practice. As I said earlier, it's very important. If journaling isn't something that helps you, there are a ton of rituals and practices you can do to start your shadow healing. Researching on here, YouTube, or on TikTok, different shadow work prompts and things you can do is a good place to start. You could do things like mirror work. I haven't tried it personally yet, but I plan to. I have seen that if you just look in the mirror and look into your eyes and nothing else for 5 to 10 minutes, it starts to bring up things you don't typically deal with, the things you've suppressed. So mirror work's a good one. Meditation is always good for any type of shadow work or just work in general. Meditating. Candle rituals, spell practices, inner child work. That kind of comes along with therapy, but I feel like that and journaling is tied together, the inner child work. But just like in your craft, shadow work is your own. It's your own journey. It's your healing journey. As I mentioned earlier, deepening your shadow work and confronting that shadow will strengthen your intuition. And that's something that is very heavily used in this craft. Everything is intuition based, and you have to be able to trust yourself and your intuition. And in order to do that, you have to fully know who you are and to fully be able to confront the shadow side. And I don't want to say that your shadow self is not a bad thing. When you think of shadow work, it has such a negative connotation. It's not bad. It's not like this demon version of you or the bad version of you. It's just the parts, like I said earlier, that are misunderstood and suppressed and buried deep down that need to be brought out, because when you don't acknowledge the shadow will force its way out in ways that you don't really want. So yeah, that is my Witch Tips Wednesday for today. Shadow work. Do it. Get you a journal. Write some shit down. Meditate. Look in the mirror. Easy peasy, right? No, it's not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be hard. But I'm proud of you. Thanks for watching. See you next week.